Hey, what's up? This is Rodney, and I'm back. I actually wanted to discuss. This is a few weeks old, but I've been drinking, and I decided that I want to talk about it. About 3 weeks ago, Tamar Braxton. She's an R&B singer. She's also part of the talk show The Real. She is part of the Braxton Family Values, and she also has her own reality show with her husband, Tamar and Vince. But she did an interview about 2 or 3 weeks ago with Angie Martinez, and I don't know how the conversation came up. I don't know how the topic came up, but it was basically brought up that Rihanna was not a R&B star. Now, when she made this comment, people went up into a rage and they were upset. I didn't understand why they were upset because it's not like Tamar said that Rihanna was not talented. She just basically said that she's not an R&B artist, and I 1,000% agree with that. Rihanna. Honestly, I don't think you could. Rihanna is so far from R&B. I don't know what category you would put her in, but she's not R&B. I don't even know if Rihanna really has any real R&B songs. R&B for who? R&B, y'all know that R&B stands for rhythm and blues. Baby, Bitch Better Have My Money is not an R&B song. Pour It Up, is that the same? It's not an R&B song. Numb is not an R&B song. SOS is not an R&B song. Disturbia is not an R&B song. She's not an R&B artist. So I don't know why people, especially her Navy, they got so upset. Hell, Beyonce, she's more of an R&B artist than Rihanna, and I don't even consider Beyonce an R&B artist. And that's also something that Tamar, she said. But, yeah, I just don't understand that. And she also brought up the fact that she didn't think Sam Smith was R&B either. And I also have to agree with that. Now this, I don't agree with a lot of shit Tamar says, but for this, I agree with her. I think that, let me get back to the Rihanna and not get on Sam Smith. I think that a lot of people, when you're black, they automatically categorize you into the R&B world, when they shouldn't. Just because you're black doesn't mean that you're an R&B, and just because you're white doesn't mean that you're a pop artist. Most white artists are. There's only one white artist who I've come across. I'm not saying the only one that exists. I'm just saying the only one that I've come across that I consider a true R&B artist, and that's Robin Thicke. Everyone else is not. Sam Smith, Adele, Justin Bieber, Justin Timberlake, they're not R&B. When I think of R&B, when I listen to their music, I don't get R&B. They may, excluding Justin Bieber, they may be a little bit soulful, but within their voices, but I don't think of R&B when I think of those three people. But again, I think it's just because when you're black, people automatically put you in that, that category of R&B. Rihanna even won. I think she won a Grammy for Unapologetic. I think she was put in some type of R&B category. I didn't understand that for the life of me. First of all, I didn't even care for Unapologetic, and I'm a big Rihanna fan. Well, I've been a fan of Rihanna since she got her ass beat on Rated R. Ever since Rated R, I've bought every Rihanna album, but I didn't like Unapologetic, and I didn't understand why it was up for a Grammy for that R&B category. I thought that was so strange. If you listen to that album is not R&B. Far from R&B. Far from R&B. But anyways, and so she brought up Sam Smith, and she was, they asked her about Sam Smith, and she was just like, congratulations. You could tell she wanted to say more, but she didn't. Sam Smith, he was nominated at the BET Awards for Best New Artist, and he won. Now, I'm just going to make this, okay, this is what it comes down to. I don't watch BET like that. Let me just be completely honest. The only thing they ever show on BET is Baby Boy. But BET stands for Black Entertainment Television. The BET Awards, the Black Entertainment Television Awards. So, in a way, I would expect to see black people win and get nominated. So when Sam Smith was up for an award, I was like, Sam Smith. And when he won, I was like, what the fuck? I just refuse to believe, BET, that there were not any black new artists out there that should have and could have been nominated. They may not be known like Sam Smith or any other artists out there, but I know there are some black people out there that should have been up for Best New Artist and should have won. You could have filled that Sam Smith spot with with a black person. It just comes across as shady to me, like and I've always said this: if you can't get love, if you're an R&B artist, and R&B is already not really accepted like it should be, if you can't get love from your own people, then who can you get love from? So when you have these artists like Jasmine Sullivan, and I know Jasmine Sullivan is not a new artist, but when you have these artists like Jasmine Sullivan and Monica and Brandy and Raheem DeVaughn and Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, and just all these R&B artists, all of these R&B, K. Michelle, all these R&B artists, you're probably not going to see them on the Grammys or the American Music Awards or anything like that. So if they don't get love or if they don't get showcased on their own network, then where are they going to get showcased at? Fuck. There's something in my motherfucker. Sorry. It was something on my table. But anyways, where are they going to get showcased at? So it's kind of like I would rather see, and let me say something. I'm far from a racist. I love black people. I love white people. I love white men. I love black men. I've slept with white men and I've slept with black men. It's just that on some stuff I'm just pro-black, and this is one of the this is an instance where I am pro-black. I'm always going to be pro-black, except if I decide to sleep with somebody. But that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother day. But yeah, so it's just like I just don't. I just expect more from BET, especially when it comes from black artists, basically just trying to make it. But anyways, Sam Smith, he won, and I didn't understand. Sam Smith won the award, and I just didn't understand that. I think that was really it. That's all I really wanted to come to. I just wanted to just address the whole people getting upset at Tamar for saying that Rihanna was not an R&B artist, and she's really and truly she's not. She's not. She's so far from R&B. I will put her in a pop category, but I will not put her in R&B. And also, Sam Smith shouldn't have even been nominated nor won an award at the BET Awards. I guess it is what it is. All right.